Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our weekly reading from August the 21st through to August the 27th. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. I'm asking for our angels, our spirit guides to please navigate us through this week. So I'm asking now for a card for Monday. There we go. 2 have come out for Monday. 3 have come out for Monday. The 5 of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles. So for Tuesday, there we have the Sacral and the Ace of Wands. So Wednesday, there we have the Star. Thursday, the Sun. Friday, we have the third eye chakra with the 2 of Pentacles. Saturday, the Sun card. So sorry, the Thursday is the Judgment card. And Sunday, the 3 of Pentacles. So this week, a very powerful week. We start off with Monday. Monday, the moon is in Libra. So this is a beautiful time of connecting with our loved ones, with our family, with our friends, relationships. Beautiful day for relationship healing, because we have the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords is all around gossip, it's all around conflicts, but it's the mind, it's the stories we tell ourselves through judgment of others or ourselves. They are thoughts, and we can create an illusion based on these thoughts. So Monday is a day of really checking ourselves, calling in Archangel Raguel to help us with any relationship imbalance that we've got on, any disharmony within our relationships, to please bring us the insights. And then we have the Hierophant, which is a beautiful card and also a number 5. So we're being asked to ask for divine guidance to do with our relationship, with any kind of conflict that may be going on, because what we focus on, if we are in a mindset of thinking that we know it all, we know why this person is acting this way, we know why this situation the way it is, we are looking at it from our perception. And as we stand back and look from a view that's not entangled, so untangling ourselves from any kind of conflicts that may be going on, and taking a step back and just looking at all the different perspectives, connecting with our higher consciousness, our guides, our angels. This card is the Hierophant. This card is our own our own personal connection with our guides, angels, God, the divine, the higher consciousness, our higher self. And you can see that beautiful light coming down, speaking and channeling through this teacher. And our teacher is our higher self, and every single person that comes into our reality, everyone has got something to teach us. Teach us about our own judgments, teach us about how we are viewing the world. And if we're going into conflict with ourselves or others, then we are separate. We're coming into this place of separation. And this is not to condone what anybody's doing, to even judge it, to come back and keep our own counsel, to make sure that if a judgment comes in our minds, if it a negative thought is toxic, and that will create a imbalance within us. So coming back from those thoughts, stepping back, connecting to higher source, the higher dimensions, all beings, wonderful angels are all around us, bringing through these messages that we're all on a new path. We're all one, regardless of how we may be perceiving something. To come back, step into the light. And this is a beautiful card of all those cherry blossoms, creating that archway, that portal, guiding us into that time of divine abundance that comes through from all the conflicts when we step away and resolve those conflicts in our own minds, bringing our body into peace, bringing through the beautiful messages, taking us into that oneness. And from that oneness, there is divine abundance, and this is a card of new beginnings. So letting go of the conflicts, listening to our higher power of unity, of divinity, and allowing that to channel through us to cleanse our minds of any toxic thoughts. Tuesday, we have the moon moves into Scorpio on Tuesday. So from Libra on Monday, Tuesday is the moon moves into Scorpio. So Scorpio is around our emotions, deep transformation. So the work that we do on Monday of letting everything go that is not of love, that is not uplifting and empowering and healing. We start to gain the insights. This is a time of deep transformation. This is what the moon in Scorpio brings. The moon is all around our feelings, our intuition. So those insights that we're working on, we start to see the light. We start to receive the insights that bring beautiful new beginnings again. So Monday we have the Ace of Pentacles. Tuesday we have the Ace of Wands, and you can see there as we come into alignment with our chakras, because conflict creates powerful imbalance within our chakras, and these conflicts are coming from old wounds that we're projecting into our life and punishing others or situations, mostly ourselves, for old belief systems and conditioning. So as we start to cleanse our mind, we then come into the sacral, and this brings in sacred relationships, powerful relationships. We're all one, and this brings this beautiful card of new beginnings in our passion, in our career, as we open up and let go of those blocks, let go of those lower energies, those lower thought forms, those lower feelings, and bring in the healing. This brings in new beginnings with our career, with finding that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Wednesday, also a card of healing. Powerful week of healing, of really going deep into ourselves, listening to those emotions, not suppressing them, not going into resistance and allowing our mind to create some unhealthy scenario. Actually going within, sinking in, listening to the insight, seeing the visions, and I'm receiving a download. There's an high frequency upgrade coming in on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that's when Mercury goes retrograde on Wednesday. So things start to, it's positive. It can create some obstacles or setbacks, but Mercury in retrograde, and it is in its ruling sign, it is in Virgo, so it rules Virgo. So this is all around our practical life, putting our feet on the ground, really being mindful of every step we take, everything we do with intention. Mercury is the magician in the tarot. This is where we create our magic. Our intentions become our reality, our thoughts, our feelings, our words become our reality. So on Wednesday we have the Mercury going in retrograde, and also the Sun moves into Virgo as well. So a very practical day, a lot of energy happening, intense energy on Wednesday, intensely healing, because this is breaking the chains. This card is connected to Aquarius, which is ruling planet is Uranus. That's the planet of miracles and sudden change. So sudden changes of thought, sudden changes of seeing things for the better, create those chains of karma to break that have held us going in this karmic cycle. And as we change our thoughts, we actually stay in the moment with intention. Make sure we are clear about where our mind is going, what we are, how we are creating. Every touch we leave an imprint. So as we touch with the intention of love, then we start to break away from those chains of conditioning, of separation, of obstacles. So Mercury, the magician, the divine communicator, is just asking us to look at where we are creating from, and to break those chains of past programming, of past conditioning, rising up to the higher self, the higher consciousness, the higher dimensions, the fifth dimension and higher. And with this card, I always feel the Pleiades, those beautiful star beings, ascended star beings that come through with such healing. So Wednesday, a powerful day of just stepping back, looking and observing, and whatever is going on within us, observe that as well, and making sure that we proceed forward with peace. And from that peace, from placing our loving intention into every single moment, into everything we touch, every word, every action, we receive such enlightenment. So Wednesday is an intense day, a lot going on in the cosmos, a lot going on energetically, with upgrades coming in, with energy, high frequency energy coming in as the sun shifts into Virgo, as Mercury starts its retrograde, his retrograde, in a powerful position in Virgo, where it rules. So asking us to look at practical, our life, not to get too obsessive in perfection, to be able to step back, relax, observe, see from above, and that's not above anyone, or just viewing our life, every area of our life, and where we are getting entangled. Mercury in retrograde is asking us to refocus, to retrace our steps, to go within, to look at these emotions, these beliefs that we've carried for so long, and allow them to work through us now. We have this immense energy of healing available to us. Thursday we have Judgment, and you can see there she is building that light within her. We are being asked to awaken, to rise up. In traditional tarot, this is the angel sounding the trumpet, awakening all souls, wakening up from a deep slumber of separation, of judgment, of being controlled by our thoughts from our heads, actually coming into our heart and awakening up to the immense being that we all are. We are much more than this physical form. We have energy coming back from past lifetimes here, from our ancestors, everything that our bloodlines, everything that we are connected with, and to wake up with the connection with each other. And as we do, this energy builds, this beautiful life force within us builds. And this is the next to the last card in the zodiac. This card is connected to Pluto, so that deep transformational work that we've been doing, to really honour ourselves, and to let go of pain and suffering. Allow this light to transmute. This is what Pluto does. It transforms. It's the planet of life and death, of endings and beginnings. So we're busy alchemizing now, ready to step into our new phase, onto a different timeline, reality, letting go of the old, transforming it, transmuting it with the wisdom that if we're carrying anything heavy, we can't let anything go, any conflict go. Know that is old. We are holding ourselves back. We are giving our power into that. When we transmute it and know that it's time for me to put this down now. I've carried it lifetimes. If it's going on in this outside world, and I am being faced with situations that I'm going into resistance with, there's something karmic going on there. When we see that everyone here is doing their own thing with their mind conditioning, with what they know, with how they feel, with what they have been through. We can observe without entanglement, and if there is that entanglement, know that it's not here, it's coming from our childhood, past lives, it's coming from the past, and we're still battling. And as we alchemize it, as we step into this card of judgment, of really honouring, and whatever judgments we've placed on someone, if we're condemning someone, to take it off, to set that person and that soul free. So a powerful week, a powerful week of coming home to self, of really getting to know ourselves instead of projecting our stuff onto others. And as we do, we alchemize, and we then start to step into our bodies of light, ready for our next phase of evolution. Friday, we have the third eye chakra. So our third eye chakra is how we see things. So if we are viewing life in this third dimension, and we are getting drawn in, our third eye isn't being activated. This is our physical eyes. And in the Tao, our physical eyes are the robbers. So we have this cross on our face, coming from down and across. And it symbolises Jesus on the cross, and either side of Jesus were the robbers. So our eyes, physical eyes, see something and start to judge it, see something and start to want it. So our eyes rob us of our truth. When we come into centre, close our eyes, come into centre, and feel these beautiful activations of our pineal gland. Because once the pineal gland becomes activated, it brings healing all the way down through our nervous system. It boosts our immune system. It creates peace and flexibility in our bodies. When we're seeing things and we have got a negative perception going on, that is not our third eye. That's coming from our eyes that are actually robbing us of peace. So Friday, an activation of our third eye, our pineal gland, closing these eyes, coming into our mind's eye, our imagination. And regardless of whatever is going on in our lives, whatever challenges we may be facing, because if we are here in this physical realm, we are working through stuff. And as we step back and actually close our eyes, connect with our angels, our guides, our higher self, take our eyes up into our brow chakra, our third eye, until we start to see a portal of light. To stay there, activating as we go to sleep, activating our third eye. And then it takes us through this beautiful portal of divine intelligence, divine essence, that we start to see there is far more going on in this physical realm, in this third dimension. There is far more going on than the conflicts. We see that we are being drawn into things in the outside world via whatever's going on to try and take our attention away from our spiritual vision. And our spiritual vision starts to create, when we hold on to our spiritual vision, our imagination, imagining peace, feeling it, seeing everyone coming together in love and happiness, and holding that vision and holding it. And if this brings imbalance because we're holding on to some kind of unforgiveness, or we're holding on to some pain, bring ourselves back in balance, using an eye to come within, to really look at what's going on inside us, and our other eye all around us, making sure every step we take we're coming back into balance, because this is the initiation to the higher dimensions, with the intention of moving forward in peace and in love, bringing us into balance. And then Saturday we have the sun opening our hearts. Everything the sun shines on, it brings life to it. It's a positive card, this. So from the work that we do that feels so uncomfortable sometimes, but when we do it, it creates space, it creates light. And this is what our soul is doing, bringing up things for us to heal, not to carry on in a conflict or an old karmic situation, to actually free ourselves, to put all that heaviness down, to actually let it fall away from us, knowing that every single person who comes on our path is there to teach us something. And if for those that stay, for those that go, our souls have finished that connection. We've gone through the karma, or we have come together to learn from each other during that time. So Saturday is one of rising up, connecting with our joy, with the things that we divinely desire, feeling that upliftment, allowing our hearts to open, taking this energy of the sun into our bodies, allowing our divine light to shine from within. And we can see the gold all around. Her heart is being elevated. She is being guided by our heart. Such healing in this card, spirit and love. So anything the sun shines on grows. It brings prosperity, abundance. So those seeds that we have planted, holding them within, taking this our divine light inward and allowing it to nurture, feed our manifestations. And then Sunday we have the Three of Pentacles. We're all in this. we're all working as a team in this at this time. We've all chose to incarnate at this time. We're there to support each other, knowing that if we've got resistance going on, that's something within us to go within, and that person's brought a beautiful gift to us to open up a wound that we have been carrying lifetimes. And when we do the work, we realise that all the support's there. We are not doing this on our own. We're all here to support each other in this earthly realm, but also we have spirit as well, our spirit guides, our angels, the divine God, supporting us as we're doing this work, because we're here creating a tapestry of our life. We're all unique threads in this. Without one, there would be a void that no other person can fill. So if we weren't here, there would be an emptiness that only our gifts and our uniqueness can create. So feeling the support now as we're moving through this time of initiation, of going within, of feeling the energy within us, not projecting it out there, feeling it within us, let it swell and expand within us. And if it's uncomfortable, allow it to expand and work through our bodies. We're coming through lifetimes of conditioning, of deep conditioning, and we have support to help us to heal and cleanse us of that deep conditioning, so that we can be our divine self without any fear, without fear of being judged, because everything is as it's meant to be in this moment for our own unique learning and growth. So feeling the power in this moment of the divine surrounding us, assisting us. Feel the peace of that. Feel the joy of knowing that we're always divinely supported. And as we do, this is a card, the Three of Pentacles. We're moving on our path now. Things coming in. Our health improving. So a wonderful time of feeling that support and feeling supported, because it is impossible for any of us to be alone. We always have our spiritual guides, our angels, our loved ones in spirit around us. They're always there. So a wonderful week, a continuation of, as always, going within, feeling anything that may be residing within us, not going into conflict with it, because if we don't do the healing, we will be in conflict with people, situations outside of us. Always. It's only when we come in and take responsibility for what we are carrying and what we are emitting That's our responsibility. It's not our responsibility to blame or shame anyone. We're here, each one of us, choosing to come at this time to free ourselves. And as we free ourselves and we stand in our light, we see that everyone else starts to do the same, because we're not projecting our conflicts onto them, our judgments onto them. They're actually ours. So a powerful cycle is closing. One of the old battle that we have been in, battling with ourselves. It's not out there. Nothing's out there. And the message from Spirit is within us. It's paradise. And as we feel that paradise within us, we then start to see it all around us, because it has to come from within, to be nourished within. And then it starts to manifest around us. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much. Sending love and healing to anyone who requires it. And just in this moment, just be open to receiving. And thank you. God bless.